teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
So the New York starting five. We've got Anunoby, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center position. And for the Rockets, they'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the 2. Thompson surveying the floor. KD finds Thompson. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
New York with the ball. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Towns kicks to Brunson. Smith against Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns wide open. Drops in the tray.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. Three-pointer. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Smith's got 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Hart. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Smith up top. Brunson covering. Smith dishes to KD. It's rebounded by New York. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Another miss by Towns. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thompson passes to Smith. Thompson against Bridges. Left block shot on the way. Count the basket.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson the pass to Hart. Towns down low. Şengün covering. And Towns gets it to go. He's got 5.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl-Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And here is Hart after the three-pointer from KD. Towns sets the pick for Hart. A kick out to Towns. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 5. Pass to Thompson. Durant deciding where to go with it. Shot from 12. It's good. Durant's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Anunoby outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Şengün kicks to Thompson. Back to Şengün. to the paint.
Boy, Kevin Durant is one of one guy. As a 7-footer with the complete offensive arsenal, what a privilege to have operated in his era.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And he makes the first but misses the second. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced and the skill level continues to rise.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Outside, KD. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. The Rockets again can't hit. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. From deep, Brunson doesn't go for it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Smith. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Smith. KD's got 9.
A nice rhythm jump shot for Kevin Durant. How many of those do you think he's taken in his lifetime?
The kick out to Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rockets leading by 8. Outside, KD. Smith outside. Anunoby against Thompson. Pass to Okogie. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the 3 by Houston that ran. Anunoby against Durant. Şengün with a screen on Anunoby. With his first shot attempt, and it's Şengün getting it to go. And the Rockets lead by 13. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Durant. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Houston making some changes. Adams comes in for Şengün. And Shepard subbed in for Josh Okogie. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. Knicks trail by 14. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
And so here is Houston. Adams outside. Durant wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Towns, the pass to Hart. Back to Towns. Hart outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 11. Durant in the corner. Thompson outside. On deep. Knicks with the rebound. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Shepard with the ball. Here's another guy now had a stellar performance in that win against Denver. Adams finds Thompson. Shoots over Clarkson. Thompson outside. Adams with the screen on Clarkson. Here's Thompson. Here's Shepard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepard's got a shot from all over the floor.
Now, here's Hart. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Towns for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, Cat answers with his own 3, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Pass to Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Houston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And then for New York, Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Knicks trail by 11. McBride passes to Towns. Robinson a screen on Green. Towns for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. On offense, here are the Rockets. Now Shepard. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's McBride. Bridges passes to Towns. Trains the 3-pointer. Towns has got 17 now.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Bridges. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
4 on the clock. That's a 2 from Towns. The rebound by Steven Adams. Here's Shepard, defended by McBride. .103 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. They kick it out to Green. Offline with his 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 10. Green in the high post. Towns on him. Pass to Tate. Back to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green with the rebound. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Shepard, defended by Towns. Here's Shepard. Thompson outside. Shoots over Clarkson. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for the Knicks, sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Diawara in at the 4. Pass to Adams. Here's Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trail by 13. Robinson a screen on Tate. Bridges, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there. Houston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Shepherd, defended by McBride. Tate the pass to Shepherd. Puts it up. It's a very good look and converts. Shepherd's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you guys.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And here are the Rockets now. The Knicks making the shot. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Adams sets the pick for Holiday. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. McBride on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges against Tate. Bridges drives in. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Rockets making a change here. Davison's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now, here's Clarkson. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Anunoby. Rockets with the rebound. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tate. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Rockets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Towns, he's checked in for New York.
At the line for your Rockets, Keyshawn Tate. At the line, shooting 1 shot.
That free throw good from Tate. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
To the left wing. Towns down low, working on Tate. That one goes in. Towns has got 19 points.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level scorer, and he's got it all working.
Shepard, the pass to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Shepard with the ball. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Down low. And the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Free throw line jump shot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Smith checked in for Tate. And a switcher also for New York. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Miles McBride. That's good from Durant. And here's Brunson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take a moment to see which squads have been the most dominant on the glass this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Rockets number 1, the Knicks 4th.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
Now here's Towns. He's coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia. Pass to Brunson. 3-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 11. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Now here's Anunoby. Robinson left side. Anunoby a screen on Smith. No problems knocking that one down. Towns has got 22 points.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Pass to KD. Back to Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Bridges. 5 on the clock. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. KD can't get it to go.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Basket good. Bridges has got it back down to single digits for the Knicks.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
Now here's Thompson. He had 16 points in the win against Denver.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Knicks trail by 8. Bridges passes to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pass to Shepard. Launches a 3. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter. Anunoby against KD. Ooh, Durant with a strong finish inside.
But KD has such great touch on that floater, an easy, fluid release on what is a really tough shot.
Brunson outside. Shoots from the right block. Count it, and the Houston lead's been cut to just 7 on the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Houston making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And Okogie subbed in for Shepard. The Knicks also changing it up. Yabusele comes in for Robinson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Bridges. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as many as 14 points. The 3 from KD. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Pass to Yabusele. Towns down low. Adams defending. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns. Thompson dishes to Adams. Smith on the wing. Fires for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Brunson scanning the floor. Towns for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And here is Anunoby, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Houston leading by 11. Smith outside. Can he keep it going? Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now it's 27 points for Kevin Durant.
One of the most efficient 2-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
Back to Brunson. The 3. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Smith finds Adams. That one good for 2. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Here's Yabusele. He has yet to score. Goes up on the block. Count it, and the Houston lead's been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Smith outside. Okogie, the pass to KD. Thompson outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. And then for New York, Hart, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Landry Shamet. That free throw good from Thompson.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Towns against Capella. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Anunoby passes to Towns. A three-pointer, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Hart outside. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the way in. Hart's got 5 points so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. 8-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, so close. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
And guys, turning back to the first half of our game, KD doing whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted.
It's been easy money for the Slim Reaper tonight. The scoring ability off the charts. Good thing I didn't have to guard.
Not sure if you'd be the one checking him, Jet. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Durant. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Okogie in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Rockets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Team foul. At the line for one, Johnson.
That free throw good from Thompson. Knicks trail by 16. Brunson outside. Towns down low. Şengün's there. And the shot goes in. Towns has got 35.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
To the paint, here's Thompson. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Hart outside. Here's Towns. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
One shot.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Hart.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
On the wing, Thompson. Brunson covering, and the shot goes down. Thompson's got 17.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Bridges outside. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Pass to KD. Good on the shot. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Bridges. 8 points for him. Hart, wide open. He fires. Misses the jumper.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from KD. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Kevin Durant.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Hart kicks to Brunson. Five to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson.
There's a savvy, a cleverness to what Jalen Brunson does to the defender. That pump fake, too good.
Shoot 2.
one falls for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
So he gets them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Here's Okogie. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Thompson passes to Okogie. Over Bridges. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brunson. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Şengün against Towns. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Number 5, the Knicks.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Rockets leading by 16. Smith outside. Pass to KD. Back to Smith. And here's Thompson. Latrey. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. KD's got 7 now in this quarter.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Bounce pass from Durant. Smith the pass to Thompson. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 8th assist in the game. Knicks trail by 19. Hart outside. Pass to Anunoby. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closer to the middle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I like this throwback approach they've taken, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Now, Şengün, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. Now, here's Durant. Pass to Thompson. Here's Shepherd. Off target from 3-point range. Knicks trail by 16. Now here's Towns. Şengün covering. Smith against Hart. Here's Towns. And the layup is good. Towns has got 43 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Şengün with a screen on Anunoby. Şengün trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Durant. KD's got 36.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Towns against Şengün. Towns kicks to Bridges. And stolen by Thompson. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Durant inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Shot's good by Durant.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Here's Hart. No good on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
How about the force on that finish by Smith?
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. Now Bridges. Puts up a three. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got 11.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Smith kicks to Thompson. Now Shepard. KD, that's for two. And Houston again with the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Over to the left wing. Left side, Towns. Over Şengün. And again, it's New York.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Şengün with a screen on Anunoby. Durant against Anunoby. KD passes to Shepard. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges has got 7 rebounds in the game. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's going to be Towns shooting. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for Amen Thompson. And so here is Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Rockets making a change here. Crawford's checked in. And the Rockets with possession here. They lead by 14. Pass to Adams. Now Tate. Right side, Kevin Durant. Good. KD's got 42 in the game.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Inside, here's Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Bridges got 5 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Durant. And he has 42. Brunson kicks to Bridges. A 3. It's rebounded by Houston. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tate the pass to Durant. Shoots over Bridges. Pass to Shepard. Hits it from 3-point range. Shepard's got 13.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepherd early on, his ability to shoot with range.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Towns for three. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Kevin Durant. And then for New York, Akporti's checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Hart. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Holiday finds Eason. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Bridges with it. He's got 13. Here's Akporti. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Adams, the pass to Shepherd. And some nice passing there by Houston. Holiday. 6 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. Holiday's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Clarkson. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Bridges against Eason. Here's Shepherd. 13 points in the game. Over McBride. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Rockets on top, running away with it. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Knicks trail by 20. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Towns. Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Rockets shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Now Shepherd, pass to Şengün. Over Towns, and Şengün with the basket on the assist from Shepherd. Shepherd's got 3 assists in the game. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Now, here's Şengün. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Towns, no luck. Rockets leading by 20. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Davison. Fades. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
For as hard as Şengün plays, he's always so relaxed on the floor.
Pass to Robinson. Robinson sends a screen for Clarkson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
The Knicks, Jordan Clarkson at the line for one.
One shot.
Clarkson, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Davison, defended by McBride. And yes, it's good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Towns against Şengün. Shot from 6. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Rockets. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Here's Robinson after the made shot from KD. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Shooting for New York,
One shot.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line for one.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Here's Shepard. Pass to KD. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 47 points.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
McBride bounce pass. Towns down low. Şengün's there. 6 on the shot clock. Count that one. Towns has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Shepard, defended by McBride. Tate kicks to Durant. Screen by Şengün. Hits it again. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. McBride passes to Robinson. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Robinson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Adams with the screen on Clarkson. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Clarkson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Clarkson against Durant. High post, Şengün. Back to Durant. It's over Clarkson. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside, Towns. 3-pointers off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside, Katie. Here's Shepard. Drills the 3-pointer.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
McBride with the ball. Outside, Towns. And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Clarkson against Durant. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Past season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Here's Shepard, and it's Houston with another.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepard.
New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Towns, the screen. Here's Anunoby, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Now, Shepard. To the inside. Şengün passes to Durant. Şengün with a screen on Clarkson. Oh, good on the 3.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
McBride finds Clarkson. It's stolen by Shepard. It's Şengün, top of the key. Here's Shepard. Back to Şengün. And the 3 off target. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Robinson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Durant kicks to Adams. Shepard with the ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Rockets lead by 21.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catching fire.
Clarkson outside. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Thompson in for Tate. Then for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. The free throw dropped for Şengün.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
To the right side. Towns against Şengün. From 13, Towns, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Katie. Pass to Shepard. Şengün with a screen on Brunson. And it's Shepard missing. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Pass to Şengün. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
And here is KD. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Durant inside. He's guarded by Anunoby. Anunoby against KD. Lets it fly. The Rockets again can't hit.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. DB, it's hard to believe, but OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Amen Thompson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for KD.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
The Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And get the 3. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Here's Shepard. And that time also a missed shot. Here's Diawara. It's stolen by Capella. Outside Holiday. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.